guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you guys follow me on Snapchat or on Instagram, you know that I broke my nail really badly. I'm gonna put in a picture just to show you guys just how bad it was. Honestly, I haven't had a break like this in, I want to say like 2 to 3 years. It's been a long time. I'm very careful with this hand. This is like my good hand. This is my not so good hand, so I don't really care too much about this guy. It really was just like a cherry on top of, you know, how wonderful 2016 was. I just have to show you guys how cool this shirt is. If you're a 90s kid, like you need, like look at this shirt. It's got Reptar, it's got the Rugrats and Hey Arnold and just all that good like Saturday night Nickelodeon stuff is all right here. Normally when I break a nail and the whole nail comes off, I'll save that piece of nail that broke and just put it in my pocket and wait till I get home. So here's just a quick story. I was at IKEA, which if you have nails and you don't want them to break, it's a great place to avoid. And the first box we pick up, I hear it. Like I didn't even feel it, I heard it. It just like if you break a stick in half, that's what it sounded like. I saved it in my purse. I came home, I had it in my hand, ready to pick up and put on my nail. And I was talking to my sister-in-law and she said something and I went, that was it. That little chuckle made the nail blow off my hand. I don't know where this nail is to this day. Like nobody has found a nail and been like, Vanna, here you go. I actually utilized some of my nail tech knowledge because I am a licensed nail tech and figure out how to make this nail as strong as possible and look as natural as possible. It's this finger right here and I don't know, it's looking pretty good. Can you even tell? Like if I didn't tell you guys, would you know where the break was? This is the 6th day and it's holding up really well. So I think this is a pretty good method to use, honestly. It's really working really well. The number one thing you want to make sure of, no matter how you fix your nail, you have to be careful. You can't just go reaching for anything. You can't just grab stuff, especially now in the winter when our nails tend to be more dry. This break was so low that I couldn't just file straight across and even everything out. I would have hit the skin. This is a little bit extra, but this is my job, so I have to keep my nails looking good. So yeah, if you guys want to learn how to, I guess, build your own nail, then just keep watching. So I started by taking one of these fake nails. These are super inexpensive and just trying to match them up to the size I needed. I started out with a 2, but as I tried to fit it to my nail, I realized it was a little too wide, so I went down to a 3. The size doesn't matter too much. You just want to make sure that the curve of the fake nail matches up with the curve of your real nail so that it looks as natural as possible. Since I'm only going to need a small part of the fake nail, I cut like half of it off and then I tried to fit it to my nail as much as possible. So I would fit it and then cut it and then fit it and then cut it. And then once it got pretty small, I started filing it just so I wouldn't take off too much because then I would have to start all over again. So once it was a pretty small size, I took some nail glue and because the break was so close to my skin, I didn't want to put glue directly onto the break, so I put it on the tip first. Then I just held it on until it was dry. And once I knew for sure it was totally dry, I took a nail file and just shaped it and filed until it was the proper shape. And it ended up looking like this. So you would look at this and think, ooh, problem solved, like we got this, this was so easy, on with the day. No. I knew that this wasn't gonna last very long, but I did this on my birthday and I didn't want to spend too much time on my own birthday just fixing my nail. I repeated the process, I fit the nail, I filed it, I fit the nail, I filed it, etc. So once I repeated that process, I decided I needed something to strengthen that nail tip. There's also this little space where the tip meets my nail that I wanted to fill in because that little space is probably what made it break in the first place. So I'm gonna go in with acrylic. I didn't apply acrylic to the entire nail because I didn't want to make my entire nail thicker because then it would also look unnatural because the rest of my nails didn't have any acrylic. So I'm really using it just to fill in that space and to kind of strengthen the tip that I applied. Then once I file it and take off that gummy acrylic layer, I applied a gel top coat. This is another thing that's going to strengthen the whole nail and kind of pull everything together. And I think this is what's helped me keep it on this long. This gel top coat is not my favorite, but it worked. I just pulled the first one I saw. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. As I said, this is a little much, but it worked so well for me, and I hope that it works for you too. If you have any other questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments, and I'll see you guys in my next video.